From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We are live at 6. We have a few more clouds moving into the area, so we are now saying goodbye to the sunshine and kind of flipping the script on our weather pattern. A little bit more of an active and unsettled weather pattern is in store for the weekend. Today looking mostly dry, however, showers and storms by your Saturday, and by Sunday we do have the potential for strong to severe storms here in the Tennessee Valley. So I will outline everything that you need to know for Sunday's severe storm threat as well as your weekend forecast here in this weather update. Right now temperatures are in the 50s and 60s at this 6 a.m. hour. Temperatures a little bit cooler in some spots. Looking at Pulaski, you folks are in the lower 50s this morning, but then just down Interstate 65, we are in the lower 60s in Athens. So just depending on where you are this morning will depend on your temperatures. We are, again, just in the 50s and 60s. Not too bad of a start to the day. Again, clouds will continue to move into the Tennessee Valley from southwest to northeast for the rest of this morning. Temperatures overlooking Lawrenceburg on our Arctic Air Skycam. We are looking pretty good, pretty calm at this 6 a.m. hour. Not a lot of activity on the highway. And then again, those clouds will continue to move in. We're seeing a mostly cloudy skies. We're seeing the first glimpse of daylight over into Florence in North Alabama. You folks, again, mostly cloudy to start off the day, and that will continue for the rest of today. In fact, for much of the weekend. We're not scanning anything though on live Viper Doppler radar. We are nice and dry for the morning. I can't rule out a stray shower throughout today and tonight, but we are going to stay mostly dry. Again, better rain chances coming into the weekend. You can see here on satellite and radar some thicker cloud cover just to our southwest. That will continue to move into the Tennessee Valley. Again, some very light showers into north central Mississippi. I can't completely rule out us staying completely dry today. We are going to see, again, just a stray shower or two. A chance most will stay dry though for the rest of today. Your morning drive is looking pretty nice and calm. Again, a few more clouds, mostly cloudy to overcast for the rest of this morning, all throughout the 7, 8, and 9 o'clock hour. Temperature starting off in the 50s for this morning will eventually warm up into the mid 60s by mid-morning, and then we are going to be even warmer than that heading into this afternoon. You'll see that here on Futurecast. Again, we stay nice and dry. Clouds continue to move in. Can't completely rule out a stray shower moving throughout the entire day. Temperatures, though, for southern middle Tennessee this afternoon, mid-70s. I'm thinking upper 70s for North Alabama, maybe even some lower 80s for both North Alabama and northeast Mississippi. So a little bit warmer south of the state line as that typically goes. Again, oh, nice warm day with a breeze out of the south, about 10 to 20 miles an hour, getting us into the mid to upper 70s. For the rest of this evening, again, can't rule out a stray shower, but not looking likely. Overnight, a few more showers as shower chances start to increase heading into your Saturday. A few rain showers will be around the Tennessee Valley. Temperature starting off in the 60s, slightly cooler for your Saturday. I'm thinking the lower 70s at warmest with some scattered showers and storms by midday through the afternoon period. No severe weather though is expected by Saturday. Heading into Sunday though, that's a little bit of a different story. So this is the severe weather risk for Sunday. Timing looks to be into the evening, into the overnight. We are seeing a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe storms pretty much for the entire Tennessee Valley viewing area. Morgan County, I'm just going to go ahead and count you into the level 3 out of 5 risk to make sure everybody's paying attention for the potential for strong to severe storms Sunday evening into the overnight. So let's go ahead and play through Futurecast on the GFS model to see kind of what the idea is and what we can expect. For much of Sunday, we are going to stay dry. We'll have breezy conditions out of the south, getting us into the lower 80s ahead of this system that will be moving in later on in the evening and overnight. I can't rule out a few stray showers, but again, not looking at a threat until we get to the evening as storms will develop to our northwest and continue to push southeastward into the Tennessee Valley viewing area. It looking more so of a linear system. However, we're going to be watching for any development before before the linear system does arrive. But of course, we are going to be here and be watching. Get timing, look at that, 2 a.m. as the main part of the system is moving through. So it's looking like, unfortunately, a little bit of a late night system. But that clears out with a few leftover thunder showers for Monday morning, and then by Monday afternoon, things are really calming down. So that severe threat should be over by the very early morning hours of Monday. However, the threat does extend into the overnight Sunday into Monday. So in terms of threats and what we could potentially expect here in the Tennessee Valley, I can't rule out a tornado threat. In fact, I would say a few tornadoes are possible for us here locally in the Tennessee Valley. It's not looking like an outbreak type situation at this time, and I am just going to continue to watch, and we are all watching for any trends upward or downward, but a tornado threat is possible here in the Tennessee Valley. Damaging winds, a little bit more of a concern for us with a linear system. That's typically the nature, but of course we could get embedded tornadoes with a linear system. But damaging wind gusts 60 to 80 miles an hour, hail up to golf ball size, as well as some localized street flooding, of course, with any severe storm threat packing some very heavy rainfall. So it's important to stay informed heading into this weekend. Not a great weekend to check out and unplug. Something you just going to want to pay attention to for Sunday, especially Sunday evening into the overnight. You can scan this QR code here and I'll step off screen. You can download the free Tennessee Valley Weather app courtesy of your local neighborhood Quick Mart. It is completely free. Like I said, you can get any watch and warning information. You can track storms on radar as we are tracking those as well. You can get live severe weather coverage from us here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, as well as our regularly scheduled updates to stay informed. And since it's looking like an evening to overnight threat, a lot of folks are going to be sleeping while the storms roll through. It's important to have multiple ways to get warning information. NOAA Weather Radio is a fantastic way. In addition to our free app, it will certainly wake you up in the middle of the night if there is a threat in your area. So again, now is the time to get prepared, go over your safety plans, and just be weather aware heading into Sunday evening. For the rest of today, though, mostly calm and mostly dry. Maybe a stray shower, otherwise, like I said, mostly dry. Clouds do continue to move in this morning and will stay for the afternoon, making it a mostly cloudy to overcast day. A stray shower throughout the rest of today and tonight. Showers and storms for your Saturday, scattered in nature, especially by midday into the afternoon. Not looking like a severe weather threat as temperatures are a little bit cooler thanks to a little bit more cloud cover. Temperatures in the lower 70s for your Saturday. Breezy though this weekend. Breezy on Sunday ahead of the threat for severe storms. Temperatures in the lower 80s for Sunday afternoon until that system moves through. Again, we will be paying very close attention and continuing to update you and update our forecast as needed. Those storms will come to an end Monday morning as we clear out and calm down. Temperatures slightly cool off, but hey, knocking back from the 80s to the 70s isn't too dramatic of a difference. However, Monday night could get a little bit chilly, upper 30s to lower 40s. Tuesday looks nice and calm. We have another chance for thunderstorms on Wednesday. We will tackle that when we get to it. However, we are just going to be paying close attention and stay weather aware heading into this weekend for Sunday. That's a check at your local weather forecast. I'll be back at 8 a.m. with another weather update.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.